Well, and I keep telling you this, and you say, no, Mike, you can't say that. I'll tell you what, I finally did the math. If I'd taken some of those Class C properties that I bought for $30,000 a unit and didn't try to make them $150,000 a unit value, which I did, and repositioned them into a B class of property by dumping a ton of money into them, I've looked at the numbers. That incrementally moved up. The B class properties incrementally moved up the same rate scale as the C. Right? All the difference is a massive cash outlay to get a lot of gain.
No cash outlay. If
No,
just
very little cash outlay. Just keep it clean and safe and affordable. Incremental gains the same.
So you take your cash and put it in another C property.
Yeah. Now, if I had all that stuff that I pay $30,000 a unit for, my cost basis would be a third or, oh, it wouldn't even be that. It'd be like a sixth of what those units are selling for now in the $180,000, $200,000 unit range. But I still had that same cash flow. Just it's an older property, you got to maintain it, but there was still an older property, even if it's got, you take out the Formica cabinets or countertops and put in stone, you still have to maintain it. Formica, you maintain maybe a little bit more, but my point is that now what's the biggest underserved market in the country right now? Affordable. There is none. And they're not building 80s.
Because investors aren't incentivized to have it.
It's because we're greedy. We did greedy, stupid stuff. When I started, 25% of your household budget went towards housing. Now it's pressing 40%.
Half that.
People say, well, we can't afford to live anywhere. We're going to live
40% pre-tax.
Yeah.
Over half after tax.
Yeah. So you look at it, you say, that makes absolutely no sense. It's not sustainable. So you got people who are saying, well, I got one or two options. I get a 2-bedroom apartment and put 20 people in it, which you see in Hong Kong and all those areas, or I stay with mom and dad. And I've watched that happen over my career, and we were stupid. We just did not think that through, and it was greed motivated. I would actually think about this: if you had properties that you didn't dump $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 a unit in renovating them, taking a $30,000 cost basis in the 80s, my cost basis today would be the same in those units, but those will probably have unimproved, probably have a $150,000 value to them versus one that I dumped $20,000 into a long time ago, $30,000 to, and it gets to 180. The cash flow would have been better and the incremental gain would have been better. It's hard to think of saying, well, 150 is less than 180.
Not if you paid 30, then it's the same.
Thank you. And you put it into a market now that's overserved.
And that was 30 you couldn't buy another property with.
That's the problem. You can't build 80s properties anymore. You can't build them at that same replacement cost basis. And it was what? How stupid were we not to have seen that coming a long time ago?